Hi, my name's Rose. I'm a senior property consultant at White & Co Real Estate, and today I'm going to be answering popular questions from clients. When you list exclusively, it not only benefits the seller, but it also benefits the purchaser as well. When you're buying, you want to know that the person running the show has got direct contact with the seller. You want to know that they have a good relationship with the seller, and exclusivity tells the purchaser that that's the case. On the flip side, for the seller, you're directly dealing with one agent only, an agent that you trust and you know really well. That means that all of the leads, everybody comes into that one person, it's channeled to them, and they can then filter and work with the clients to find the right person for that house. And also it means that there's not lots of listings, all at different prices, confusing the market, confusing the seller, confusing the purchaser. It keeps everything really clean, really simple, and makes the process a lot smoother, and overall achieves you the best price. Well, it's always a good idea to make sure it's tidy and it's clean. If possible, it's more ideal to remove any personal items that maybe you don't want to have on the show, because most people have an imagination when they see something like a blank canvas, but that doesn't always mean that you should have a property without furniture, because furnishings can often allow people to see how big the space is rather than an empty space, which can sometimes make a property seem smaller. Also, an analogy that was once given to me is that if there's a house on a street and the gate's broken, there's rubbish in the garden, there's a smashed window, people will continue to treat that house the same, and the houses on that street will subsequently follow in the same way. If you dress the house outside, if it's nice, if the lawn's clean, there's no rubbish, people automatically treat that house differently. And again, the people on the street will follow suit. So how you present the house, and knowing that if there has been some litter, that it's cleaned up, that the pool isn't full of leaves, it really makes a huge difference to people's first impression. Well, this comes back to the question about exclusivity. If you've got a really good agent that's a specialist in the area, then you should listen to them, because they're going to help you to maximize, but also place the property on the market at a price which is going to attract people. If you're really serious about selling, if you put a property up and the premium is super high, you're basically going to allow that listing to sit there for 6 months, and people are going to see that 6 months and they're going to think, why is that house not sold? So essentially, find an agent that you like, ask them questions, get to know them, and then give them your trust. First, you select your agent. Once you're comfortable with the person that will be looking after the property, you should definitely make sure that they come over and they evaluate. So not just taking a previous unit that might be similar and pricing it on that, because every house or apartment has something that's different and unique about it. So once you have had that conversation, you've agreed on a price, the photos and videos have been taken, then we list. So the property gets placed up onto all of the portals for everybody to see, with the clear information, as much information as possible, and then we wait for the leads to come in. And when the leads come in, it's about how you qualify the clients. So you're asking questions, important questions, understanding their financial situation and their background, and where and when they need to move. And from then, we then go into the process of offers coming forwards. And once you've negotiated and you've agreed the sales price, then we go into sales progression. So MOU is drawn up, which is the Memorandum of Understanding. We sign this, and from that, then electronic format. So we're electric now, we're digital. So we have an A form from the seller's side and a B form from the purchaser's side. And these two forms together make F. And F, the unified, is what binds the two parties together for the purchase. And at that point, then we go on further, whether it's mortgage, conveyancing team, they step in to handle everything and make sure that it's smooth from beginning to end. Or if it's cash, then of course the process is quicker. You go to transfer. On the transfer day, then everything is done and you walk away with the keys and the title deed in your hands. It's fairly simple. You need your title deed for the property. You need your passport copy, or if you're a UAE resident, you would require your EID. Well, the answer to that question goes back to talking about exclusivity, because if you place the property on the market at the right price, giving you the opportunity to obviously make a good return, but also entice people enough, then you could sell your property within 1 week. And especially if you're working with one agent, because naturally all of the people that are interested are going to come to that one person, and they're going to really work hard for that 7-day period or 2-week period.